Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I do another, we're gonna do a mukbang. I got Myra here, my wife, my glam. We have these spicy noodles and then we did egg on top of it as well. And what else did you put? Cheese?
I didn't put cheese. I don't think we had cheese.
Well, we got spicy noodles for y'all. The camera's gonna be a little bit different because we're actually using her Canon, so...
I just thought it would look like more legit. I don't know.
But yeah, we're just gonna...
Oh, do you guys see the steam? I don't think they see it.
Wait, look, there we go. Look. Just bring it from the bottom.
Ooh. Okay, so we got these really cute bowls from Walmart. I've been really into like the neutral colors recently, and I just thought they were a vibe. They're literally plastic.
Goals.
We were just gonna have noodles.
And you know what's funny? I think we actually did vlog that, but we haven't uploaded in the vlog channel in a good minute.
Tea.
Ready to take your first little bite?
Mm-hmm. I'm not good at chopsticks.
As you guys already know, my Dr. Pepper, but this time I had to do a diet because my Dr. Peppers were gone.
We were gonna have this without like filming, but I got ready. Well, I didn't get ready for this, but I just did my makeup. I mean, it's really simple. Like I didn't even put foundation on, but if you guys saw my live, you know, it was just something a little quick moment. But I was just super bored out of my mind, huh? I was just really bored. I was just not feeling it today. Like, I feel like today was one of those days where it hit me like, oh my god, I need to get out of the house. Like, I need to do something. And I told Brian, I'm like, if we're gonna like, because I was already making the egg. I was like, if we're gonna like eat this, like, can we just like film? Because I know he already had asked me yesterday if we wanted to film.
The only reason why I didn't want to film because I did my quarantine haircut today. Yeah, I didn't really want to film.
It was so bad.
It is so bad. But luckily, in front, you really can't see. In the back, that's where it's like, what happened to him?
I like that, the whole bowl situation, because his table's like really high. And it's a little hard to like eat off of it.
Okay, today this thing is steaming. I don't know if I can really see it, but...
You see it.
Oh yeah, bruh.
Oh my god, I actually wanted to address, because I saw Brian's video of how he talked that he lived in a car. Because I feel like I was telling him, I'm like, I don't think you went like into detail at all what really happened.
Well, I did and I didn't. Because I kind of did explain why that happened and all that, but I didn't go into full detail. So...
yeah.
And then people were asking, did Myra already know me at this time? Or if she didn't? All that happened before I even knew Myra.
If I'm going to be real with you guys, like, this was like, what, 2 years before we knew each other?
Something like that. Or like
yeah, because you
a
said you were
year or
17.
so. Yeah.
I feel like, one, I would have a lot of questions, and two, my parents just would not even allow me dating, like, someone that lived in their car. Because naturally, I feel like you just have a lot of questions. You wonder... are they, you know, in drugs, or like they had a falling out with their family? Like, I think that's naturally how everyone thinks of like someone that's out like in the streets. You just know that something had to happen for that to happen, right? So like obviously like my parents wouldn't even probably have let me date you. When I met Brian, I mean, he looked like he had his head on his shoulder. It was like for his age, yeah, he didn't have like his own place. He was living with his family. He had his own car and he had a job. So like I didn't think much about it. And it's funny when I ended up finding out.
It's funny. I was even telling Myra without even wanting to think like this, but when you see someone at a job, you instantly think they have a place. Like, most people are working and they have a place. Not everybody, obviously, you know? And I was one of those people.
And then when I found out, I never really, like, not that I guess I didn't put, like, too much thought into it, but when he told me about his living situation back then, I kind of just took it as like, because basically this is how it really was. Like, they lived in Napuente and his car would heat up going all the way over there, so he would just kind of like stay around the area in Montclair where he worked. But I thought it was just a thing that went on like here and there. I'm like, oh my god, he's really dedicated to his job, you know? He's like staying around. I just thought of it like that.
He's dedicated to his job. He doesn't even want to leave
the parking lot. He doesn't even leave like the job.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's what I thought. Because I know a lot of times, like, because when my parents had their restaurant years ago, a lot of times they had like a room in the back of the restaurant, and days that they were really, really busy, you know, they would like close at like 5 a.m. and had to open like at what, 7 a.m. So they would just take a nap in the back and like, you know, wake up in a couple hours and open up the restaurant. So that's how kind of I guess like since I saw my parents doing that a lot with their restaurant, I just
Low
thought
key,
like it's like that.
If the tiki wasn't like a morning and night thing, because at night it's a movie theater, and in the morning it's a swap meet. And low key, if it wasn't in swap meet in the morning, I would have just been like, screw it, I'm not gonna tell nobody, I'm just gonna stay here, you know?
But I thought it was like, I didn't think of anything too serious till like, now that we talk about it, I'm like, oh my god, wait, like you lived in a car? Like that's crazy to me. It's so crazy because I would have never thought in a million years, you know? And I just can't, like, I don't know how he did it. It's insane. But yeah, I wanted to clear the air. Like, I did not know him at that time. I didn't think it was as serious as like it is, because clearly, I mean, it was as serious because you lived in a car. Like, that is serious. Yeah. And like his family didn't know about it. Like his mom recently just found out. Well, no, she ended up finding out when you guys got the apartment. Because actually, I recently found out through his mom.
Yeah, but she thought I was still doing the same thing. Like I was actually with a friend, which that's what I was just telling her.
He would like lie to her that he was staying at his friend's house.
Because even if you guys saw my other video, I would give her clothes to wash. I would tell her like, oh yeah, come and pick it up, whatever. I knew she was coming, so I would be like outside of my friend's house, so she could think like, oh well, he's right here, right in front of the house, whatever kind of thing.
Did your friends know?
What?
That you were like in your car?
Yeah, even people were asking like, oh,
what?
So if you had friends like that, why didn't they let you sleep over or anything? I even said my friends obviously would have wanted me to stay at their house or anything, but it was just me. Like I don't want to be that person being in the way in someone's house. They did let me stay every now and then, like just to help me out, whatever. But me personally, already some people don't even freaking act normal when they just go visit a friend's house. Now to actually sleep and completely be there 24/7, like no. I'd rather not.
So his mom recently was telling me, because she's trying to buy a house, and she was saying how the apartment that they live in right now, she's never really been like a huge fan of it. That they actually just got it. It was like a thing that they rushed, because around that time they lived in Apuente with Brian's grandparents, and she really wanted to like, I guess Brian was really going through a lot, which is crazy. When I hear about these things, my nose is like watering. When I hear about these things, I'm like, oh my god, Brian is like such a positive person, and like he's just like, I don't know, a jokester, so I wouldn't think he'd be like someone that goes through like a lot. I don't know, it's crazy to like judge someone just by looking at them, but you know what I mean? So when I hear this, I'm like, oh my goodness, like you really did go through it, you know? So I guess Brian's mom really wanted him to just have like a place and like a room and stuff like that.
But look at me now, living the fancy life, eating some noodles off a hot plate.
I can't grab this.
It's so hard. Grab. There's forks right there.
Yeah, I'll get some right now.
Even myself, I know I'm kind of good with noodles, chopsticks, but it's hard.
I love that it's hot.
It makes that even like hotter. Like the spice, you know?
But it's crazy because, yeah, recently I found out that they ended up getting that place. It was rushed. It wasn't even thought about, because she wanted him to have his like own room and stuff and closer to work. And I didn't know that till like legit, like maybe a few months ago. I was like, what? It's so crazy. So, I mean, your mom is a legend for doing that.
MVP.
And it's crazy because like obviously your life is like so much better now.
What?
Your life is so much better now. It's just like weird to me. Like it's so crazy. It's insane. Like hearing that, because obviously I was not in his life then to hear that. I feel like, because we did kind of start like off as friends. I feel like if I had known like as a friend, I would have offered like, oh my god, do you want to stay like at our house in the living room or something? Because at first like we didn't even like, it was literally just like a friendship. I really think like we would have like offered him to stay, but obviously this was like years before I even met him.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Should I lower this, because these noodles
I like that it's hot.
No,
but they're getting dry, yeah.
Not even dry, they're burning.
Do they know the style of noodles that these are?
I don't even know the style. I just know it's the like spicy noodle.
Well, you should show them a bag, because I feel like when I watch mukbangs, like I want to see what they're eating, period.
I'll grab a bag right now.
We love a producer, imagine.
For real. Myra's so professional.
I don't know, like
I every time she films, like one little mistake, I'm like, no, redo them. I'm just like, I just go with the flow.
I feel like for a mukbang, like, I hate to be like...
These are the noodles we're eating.
A Debbie Downer, but I'm like, boy, you didn't even tell me what you're eating, where you got it, because if I want to try it out... What's wrong?
Samyang. That's the company. Samyang. Pretty much we made 5 of those little baggies.
Crazy. Guys, how is this quarantine going for y'all? Because I'm on the verge. You know what? I always remind myself, like, you're with your family, like, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So I try not to complain at all. Like, I really try not to. For a lot of people live on their own. A lot of people are just A lot of people just, in general, live in an environment that they don't want to even be in. So I try not to complain. Today I was like in my room all day. So I was just not feeling it. I really wasn't. I even stepped out a little bit. Right now the kitchen's under construction. It's been under construction for a few weeks. So we can't even be like inside the house. At least in the living room that we usually hang out in. Because it's right by the kitchen. So it's like all covered up and stuff. I try to like, you know, not let it get to me, but I don't know, I just get so frustrated being in my room. I feel like us naturally as humans, like we have to go out and like socialize and like do things. Yeah. It's just so, I thought I was like a homebody.
It's depressing.
I don't know if I am or not.
No, you're definitely a homebody, but at the same time, everybody needs to go out a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. And you know what's crazy? I just literally just popped this in my head, but imagine the people in jail. I get it, yeah, you did something bad and you deserve that or whatever, but damn, I don't know. That 1 hour that you could only just go outside, that's like, whew.
I don't know, but I'm shook that we're these up.
I'm not.
Because you could eat, and I could eat too, I know I can, but like 5 bags, like...
I've done 5 bags by myself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Just the only thing, since it's burning up, now it's like little bits and pieces. Yeah, I know. Look, this is all like stuck on here. Uh-oh.
Tragic.
Yeah, it's like all stuck on here. I can't even...
My brother and Marisol have been coming over and stuff. Honestly, like, they're a huge distraction when they come over. I feel like a lot of people, it just depends, like, what if you're completely isolating yourself from every single human being.
I made a fork.
I feel like I need to see my family if I was not living with them. Like, I would actually be, like, coming over, like, if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I was actually thinking today, I was like, oh my god, we probably should go visit your mom or something, but maybe we could plan that, like, another day. I do think about those that are, like, completely isolating themselves, like, not even seeing their family. Like, I feel like that is just so, like, wow. Like, what you gotta do.
Use a fork. Use the fork, Luke.
This thing's moving so much. Oh, I can't. Bring it all in together. Who would have thought we would have finished this?
Me.
Wait, why am I taking all of it, though?
I don't know.
Oh, God. So annoying, porque quieres, like, fight it and you can't.
It's all good. We're pretty much done.
I mean,
like, that's the last little bits and pieces. I'm burning up. Okay.
Why don't we always, or you always do this? I forgot to do the thumbnail.
I always forget the thumbnail. Well, not always. I already start eating, and I'm like, oh my god, the thumbnail. While editing, I'm just like putting bits and pieces to like make the thumbnail. But that was delicious. And you know what's crazy? These noodles are actually kind of, well, I don't know if it's the whole quarantine, but they're a little hard for me to find. And the other day, I ended up going to the 99-cent store, and they, I guess, restocked or something. So I just bought a whole freaking box.
You bought all of them?
Not all of them. It was a box. If I would have bought all of them, I would have been like, oh my god.
I mean, you bought a big-ass box. That's why I'm not ready.
Yeah. And then I also got some 2X. I don't know if we should do that. Right after this, want to film that? The 2X? What? No? Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of us just...
eating.
Yeah.
We ate fast, too. I feel like I really ate that fast.
It's because I think on a regular mukbang, I don't know, we were just eating fast.
We really did.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shoot.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And don't forget to check out Bay's channel, my Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and want to say anything?
Take care, guys, in this quarantine. And I think I do want to mention, like, to like get ready and stuff, and because I feel like that has to do a lot with like your mood. And I was feeling that today.
Yeah.
I still feel like that right now, to be honest, because I'm not like, not necessarily because I'm not be to full capacity. I'm just not having it today.
Yeah.
And
well, that's
this
why
is a
even
good distraction though.
Yeah. No, but even like days that we're just kind of laying down, we know it's quarantine. We really can't go out, so we're just like laying down, and we'll just be on our phones or watch TV. Recently, it's just like, oh no, get up, let's get like make the bed, let's shower, let's I don't know, like go outside by the little barbecue area, but just to like get ready and like be around the house or clean or something keeps your mind busy, you know. You don't go crazy.
And I feel like that's one of the reasons why too, like
because not every day we're in the backyard. Sometimes we'll legit be in the room the whole day.
That's why
we're like cleaning or doing something to keep our mind busy. And
I feel like that's why we're not even like posting vlogs, because we're not doing anything. And I know we could do better and like plan things out and make it more interesting. It's just so hard to come up with ideas when you're literally home all day for a vlog channel. That, you know, like when you're actually doing activities.
But it's not like we're an adventure vlog.
I know. We could do better.
Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, deuces.